The year of the dragon in the age of Aquarius. This is the year that you are going to accelerate your ascension journey, awaken your ancient magic, and claim your role as a consciousness expander in the new earth paradigm. And today I want to talk about all the different ways that we can get you there. I've got 3 programs that I have crafted in my realm that I want to share with you. First being is the Priestess Path. This is a blueprint activation program to help you tap into your shamanic abilities. You already have an understanding of what the Akashic records are and soul contracts and karmic lessons, different timeline versions of yourselves. We understand that they're not actually past lives, they're all concurrently happening at one time. And you know that you came here for a very specific soul mission. You came here to help in the collective consciousness shift, and you want to do that in your own flavor of magic. You know that there are a lot more facets of you that maybe you have been previously accessible to. Lots of different timeline versions of yourself in your Akashic records that have been energy healers, priestesses, shamans, and you are ready to open up these lines of communication. One, because it makes it a whole lot easier. You have so many more modalities and levels of esoteric understanding that you can draw from and impart out into the world and into the collective. And it's going to help you level up in all areas of life because we know the Akashic records, the whole point of them is to see yourself in different perceptual lenses. And one of the ways that you can do that is through channeling different timeline versions of yourself. You can get the insight, the downloads, and the guidance from these ancient parts of yourself that have seen millennia of evolutions of not only mankind but different galactic histories, and you can draw from their wisdom to help cultivate shifts in this incarnation and the paradigm that we are shifting into. This is if you look up to mentors like Bashar, Christina Lopes, Lori Ladd, Tiffany Tin, Victor Odo, multitudes of wonderful beings out here doing the work, okay? Lifting the world vibration and frequency. And this is if you're looking to them and saying, that is me. I know that is me deep down in my soul, and that is why I resonate with them on that level. And I know that I am capable of these things too on this big grand scale. We understand that we are creator and we are source. We are all reflections of one another. You can tap into that level of multidimensionality and that higher level consciousness, but you want to be able to hold that frequency more in your day-to-day experiences. You have been doing the work. You are deep within your spiritual awakening journey, but you are ready to reach down even further and have a complete metamorphic phase transformation. Maybe you've been feeling a little plateaued as of recently. The compass that you were looking at for your true north of your visions and dreams and aspirations, maybe we're losing like a little bit of fuel there because we need some more direction and clarity. One of the reasons is when you are at this level in your consciousness, we need people who are on a similar level in vibration and frequency that can see the truth of us underneath the filter lenses and the distortions, even though you have been actively working on those. And that's what makes you a priestess and a shaman. It's great to have somebody that is outside of you that can also see that goal, that vision, that dream, that aspiration, and give you the encouragement and the next steps that one can take in order to become that new identity, that leader in consciousness expansion. Somebody that has different experiences and perceptual awarenesses that you can co-collaborate and create the new path. And if this sounds in resonance with you, the program is called the Priestess Path, where we work together for 4 months, one-on-one, and we meet every week for an hour and 15 minutes to have all types of activations and downloads and DNA upgrades and helping you connect to these different facets of yourself and your multidimensionality. We are going to cultivate the legacy, the impact that you want to create during this incarnation. Well, let's talk about the Conscious Creator Activation Program. So this is if you are feeling like things are a little off kilter in your life, you are going through an identity shift right now. Maybe a dark night of the soul, maybe some tower moments, but nothing super wild and intense. It's more so that you are seeing the behavioral patterns and the triggers and the self-limiting beliefs that are no longer serving you, and you're saying, I'm done. That's it. Okay. And not that we won't ever, have those things come up again, but when we are shifting into that new identity, sometimes it can be a little bit of a tumultuous experience because we have these older facets of ourselves or younger facets of ourselves that have been trying to keep us small in our life because we needed to do that because it was a safety trauma response. Okay. But now we are ready to bust out of that and expand. We're ready to sift through the different areas of our life and see where we can create the most forward movement by understanding how to step outside of ourselves to be able to almost Sherlock Holmes our way through the behavioral patterns and triggers so you have the tools and resources moving forward while you're going through these identity shifts, because this is a spiral in the spiritual awakening journey. Okay, we reach new heights, new levels, and then we need to go through another identity shift. And it is so beneficial to have somebody looking in at your life because you're deep within it and we cannot always see where things are off or out of alignment energetically. And so we will go in through your Akashic records through 4 sessions over a 4-week period. And we are going to also take a look at what is our soul mission? Why are we here? What do we want to be doing during this time? This is if we are needing some course correction back onto our most aligned timeline. And again, that is called the Conscious Creator Activation. Talk about the Quantum Evolution Academy. So this is taking you on the whole entire ascension process journey. This is you learning how to heal your inner children and how to liberate them from things from the past. And in doing that, you are going to teach yourself how to quantum jump, how to timeline jump, how to quantum manifest, how to connect to different timeline versions of self, and ultimately how to access your own Akashic records and take all of the tools and resources that you learn through this program in order to help others as well. The reason that we want to heal our inner children is because that is where most of the obstacles are coming in our life, because that is where all the PTSD and trauma and programming happen, societal, religious, cultural norms that we adhere to, other people's expectations, what we were told reality is and how it works and what is capable for us in our lives, when most of that stuff is not even true. It's not in resonance with your soul, okay, your multidimensional self. Those are generational trauma, ancestral trauma, things that have been passed down, things saying that magic is evil or we're going to be persecuted for stepping into our spiritual gifts and abilities. We are going to strip all of that down so you can clear the path to hear your intuition more clearly, for you to make aligned decisions, for you to bust out of the internal matrices that have been created in this collective experience, and so that you can help others bust out of their internal matrices. This is going to teach you how to live in a completely different frequency and vibration and restructure your reality. This is a 12-week group program and is a beautiful place for you to meet your soul tribe members, people who are on similar soul paths. I would love for you to join me in whichever program sounds in deepest resonance with you. And to learn more, you can go to my profile and click, check the comments or the description box below. I am so excited to go on this journey of remembrance, reactivation, and expansion of your soul's desires.